Hey y'all, it's Jennifer, and today's Monday, and today's Simon Says Stamp Challenge is sprays and splashes, and that's a little bit of my favorite. So today I'm going to work on some of these giant tags. It's a number 12 size. It's Ranger, and I'm not sure, I haven't seen these in a while, so it's old. I've had it forever. So this is what I'm going to be working on today. And the first thing I'm going to do for my background is I'm going to do sprays. The sprays that I'm going to use today are the Distress Oxide sprays. I'm going to use 3 different colors. The first color I'm going to use is going to be Peeled Paint, Tumbled Glass, and Speckled Egg. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to spray a little bit of the ink on my mat. Come on, nozzle. There we go. And then I'm going to spritz it with a little bit of water. Get those nice big water droplets. And then I'm going to take my tag and I'm just going to dab it. You know, just kind of barely, lightly press it into the ink. And see all that. See how it's picking that up? A little bit more over there. A little bit more. All right. Now, I'm going to take this, dry that up. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this water bottle. It's just a distress sprayer by Tim Holtz, and it just has water in it. And I'm going to take it and I'm going to barely squeeze the trigger and let that water just drop on there, and let this ink do what it does best. It's going to oxidize, and it's going to give it a really nice textured look. Now that I am happy with the ink coverage on my tag, I'm going to straighten it out a smidge. This is from the heat. And then I'm going to take my Distress Oxide Vintage Photo, my blending tool, and my foam that is on the back of my pad. It's easy to store. I have a piece of Velcro on the back of each ink pad, and then I put a foam so that I don't need 50 million little blending tools. So, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to just ink up my blending tool, and then in a circular motion, I'm just going to wrap it around this tag. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a spatula, and I'm going to take the Distress Texture Paste. This is a Crackle paste. And I'm going to take this stencil. This is a limited edition stencil, so I don't have a number to give you. Sorry. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this stencil, and I kind of want these words over here, and then some of this little, looks like a trellis and some flourishes. So I want some of that on the tag. All right, It's a brand new jar. So I'm going to scoop out of the top here real quick. Now, I'm just going to hold this in place, and I'm going to take it and spread it, basically, over the stencil. Fill in the design with the Crackle paste. Okay, now I think that's dry. Maybe a few pieces that aren't quite dry yet, but as you can see, I hope you can see, I hope the camera can pick that up, that once it dries, it starts having that nice crackle effect. Looks very vintage. I like it. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my stamp block, and I'm going to take this stamp set from Stampers Anonymous from the Tim Holtz collection. It's called Faded Type, and the number on this is CMS397. Now, I'm going to take one of these stamps. I don't know. Let's go with this one. How about this one? This would be great. We're going to take that one. And then I'm going to take this Archival ink. This is also Distress from Ranger Tim Holtz line. Peeled paint. And I'm going to just ink this up. I'll take this, and I'm going to put it over here on this mat, and I'm just going to do this number right there. Just kind of hang that off the edge. I'm happy with my background. I think the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take some embellishments that I already pre-made this weekend. This weekend I spent a lot of time taking out my Vagabond, and then I got these new sets in. This set right here is Funky Wreaths. The number is 664434, and it's just really cute little wreaths. And then this one right here is called Feathered Friends, and the number on it is 664433. And it's some really cute little birds. Okay, now the trick to these, I sprayed the twig, the grapevine looking one, with some walnut stain, and cut a bunch of those out. I just cut a bunch of them out. And then I took the green one, and believe it or not, that's 3 different shades on one piece of paper. And I can't remember, to be honest with you. I know that peeled paint was one of them, and I think maybe shabby shutters, but I don't remember what else. Sorry. But then I just cut a bunch of them out. So I have these, and then on the birds, I took some vintage photo, some antique linen, and of course some speckled egg, and I just sprayed a bunch of paper, and then I just cut a bunch of birds out, and I made probably about a dozen sets of these little birds, and I think they're adorable. I think they turned out great. All right, so what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this darker green one, put it like there, and then I'm going to take this brown and kind of fill in that hole, but kind of do that maybe, and that, and then I think I'm going to put that little bird there and put this bird down here. Yeah, I think I like that. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my collage medium. This is Distress Collage Medium. It's matte, and it's in the Distress line as well from Tim Holtz. It's by Ranger. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this green one, darker green, and I'm just going to put a little bit of collage medium on it. Oh, I also found this little chipboard piece. It says "Find Joy in the Ordinary," and it kind of goes good with this because it says "Found," so that works out well. I'm just going to take this and my vintage photo, I think, and I'm going to just distress the edges a little bit to where it's not quite so white. A little bit. And then I'm gonna just you know what, before I glue this down, I did get this out because hello, it is splashes as well. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to be right back. Okay. Before I put that chipboard piece down, I'm gonna take this bit of cardstock and I'm gonna just kind of cover that, and I'm gonna take another little piece of cardstock and I'm gonna cover this guy right here like that, because I brought this out because I was going to try to splatter a little bit of this on there and I forgot all about it. So we're going to cover that up and then just splatter away to have those nice little white droplets. A little bit there, there. Look at that. I think I better not brag. Hang on. A little bit more over here. All right. Now, take that off. Take that off. Ta-da! I think it worked. All right, so now it's got the nice little water droplets. And we're gonna just dry that up a little bit. All right, now we're gonna take the Distress Collage Medium again. And I'm just gonna put some glue on the back of this. Good amount. And then I'm just gonna stick it right there. I don't wanna cover up the found part, but I just wanna put it right there. So now that that's done, I am going to take some of the Hug Snug seam binding, and I'm going to cut me some of this off. I'm gonna get the pin out of here. Whoops, first. All right, now I messed up that end, so I just cut that off. Now, I'm gonna get me a pretty good little amount here. I don't know how much, I think I always waste this ribbon, but just get you a pretty good amount. And then we're gonna take some water and we're gonna wet it. Just damp, get it damp, good and damp. Now then, this time I've got the Distress Spray Stain, and it's also peeled paint, which is what we used on the ink, and we also used it on the oxides, but I have a feeling this is probably, yeah, that's pretty dark. So we're gonna just mix that around real good. Mix it around in the ink and the water, and it will tone it down a smidge. That's pretty dry. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tie a bow. I'm not sure how you tie a bow, but I'll show you how I do it. I just take it through the back of the tag, through the top, and then I can just tie a bow. So, and I have yet to figure out how to do those fancy little double bows. So I saw a video where they take it and they just kind of double it up, but I don't know that that's, I've practiced it and it hadn't really done anything for me. So it's probably something that I just need to practice. And as you see, like I said, I end up with a lot of ribbon left over. but I'll save it because I might can use it for something else. So, all right, and then just snip the ends, and then you have a ribbon at the top. It's not a beautiful ribbon, but it works for me. It makes me happy. All right, and then just kind of straighten it out. And y'all, I think that this project is done. They lay it out. Cooperate, please. Now then, there we go. That is a little bit better. All right, I like it. I like it a lot. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, subscribe. Please check out the links below for other ways to follow me. In the description below, there will be a list of supplies that we used in the video today. Enjoy. Thanks.